Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Podcast. I'm Vince Ingram. Got my superstar hungry producer, big time Bijan Kelly in the mix.
Yo,
BJ, what you eating on, man? How you gonna be starting the show, man, with
do
a
you want to
mouthful
see
of
it?
something? Nah, I don't. Just tell me, man.
No,
I want to see
it's a really thick, man-sized peanut butter and jelly.
it. Okay. Well, look. I mean, you tripped me up on that one. I actually thought you finna say hamburger,
No,
a turkey sandwich,
mm-mm,
something like that. And you hit me
no.
with peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Hey, the same amount of calories.
Boy, let me tell you something. You're a wild boy, man. You're a wild boy. You never cease to amaze me, man. That's for
Hit you with
real.
the curveball right there.
You hit me with the curl. Slot right 42 fake, what we like to call it.
What?
Slot right 42 fake, man.
What? That's a baseball term?
That's a football term. But that's the
Oh,
same thing as you surprise me.
oh,
You
slot
change it
right
up.
42.
Slot right 42 fake. I mean, there's several ways you can
Slot
say
right
it.
42 fake. So is that
But
like a? So you'd be like slot right 42 fake. Hut? No.
yeah, something
No.
like that.
Oh, okay. I'm
Something
probably.
like that.
When you say something like that, I know it's too much to explain because I'm
No,
off.
it actually just means changing the play, calling an audible.
Oh, an audible. I
Yeah,
know. I know audibles. I know audibles.
calling an audible. An audible is a fake out, basically. We
Okay.
trying to fake them out. So that was a fake out when you hit me with, because I thought for sure you was like, oh man, I'm eating a big old, especially the way you had it in your mouth. You know what I mean? You was like, I'm eating a big old man size peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Hey, to somebody out there, they were probably like, "Oh, mouth still watering." Like, I wish I could have one right now.
You might be right, man. I can't. I literally can't tell you last time I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. I had to be
Do you
still
like
toting
them?
a lunchbox. Had to be, because I
Do you
don't
like
remember
them?
being that long. I mean, yeah, I can get on with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I
Make you
just,
one.
man, look, I just hadn't. I mean, it's too much other stuff to choose from to be playing, playing with peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? You know, so
It's an
hey
option.
man,
I get it. You're like, I
hey,
got options now. That was the only thing in the kitchen.
I
I
got
can go.
options,
I can
man.
go to a
Yeah.
steakhouse. I
Or whatever, I can put some meat on my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
get
Outside
you.
of peanuts and grapes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you broke it all the way down. Peanuts,
Mm-hmm.
grapes, and wheat.
Yeah. Hey
I'm a
man,
vegan out here.
straight like that.
I'm a
Jerry
vegan.
B, what's up, man? Jerry, man, I'm gonna
Hey.
have to call you next week, man.
What is up?
I need to get my timeline together on these festivities coming up, man. My
Festivities.
son asked me last week, Dad, when is the wedding? I said, man, it's in June. Dad, that ain't telling me nothing. June or what? Man, I don't know, man. I gotta go back to my notes. But yeah, so
Hey,
I'm
why
gonna
ain't
get with you,
telling me
Gary,
nothing?
man. Good to see you. Good to hear from you, brother. So for you all, and I'm gonna say this throughout the show, BJ. I'm saying throughout the show. The
Okay.
people that's joining us now, we want to let y'all know today is my little buddy's BJ birthday. So y'all wish him a happy
Ooh,
birthday.
today is
And
my
yeah,
birthday.
and so as we continue on and we get more and more people to join the show, I'm gonna continue to say, wish my little partner happy birthday, man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you
I
very much.
mean, you cats, man, you young boys. I mean, when you make it to what 26,
Mm-hmm.
when you make it to 26, man, it's actually an accomplishment with you young cats, man. Cause
Oh, to be alive? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to be
yeah. I
alive,
agree.
to be on this side of the fence, to be productive, you know,
I've had some run-ins. Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you done had some
Thank you,
run in,
thank you, Jerry.
then hey man, it's always good, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy for
yeah.
you, man. I'm proud of you. Just keep on pumping, man.
Thank
Keep
you
on
very
pumping.
much, man. Thank you very. And every time you mention the happy birthday thing, I'm also gonna mention anybody out there that hasn't checked out your mental health. Um, Typically your state or your local county, they have a local mental health authority, and for us in Harris County, if you dial 211, that's how you reach them, and you ask for the local mental health authority, LMHA, and you can take like a free assessment. They got things for people that just want to dive deeper into their mental health, or if you have a crisis and you want to call, like you don't want to call the police, you can actually call that line instead for somebody going through something. Maybe that'll help that situation out, instead of dialing 911, dial 211.
Right. A lot of people, man, especially, us as blacks, man, we don't really jump off into the mental health, but we getting involved with it a little bit more, man. I think now people are realizing that, because we quick to say, man, that SOB crazy, man. We never know why he doing stupid crap. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But when you dive off into the mental health part of it, you be like, dude, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's we not educated on the mental health thing, but we getting better with it.
That could be the answer to a lot of the people that we call crazy, like you're saying. Why is she wearing a bonnet out in public? She's got schizophrenia, man. Chill.
Yeah. For real, dude. For real. And people like you and other people, y'all be making fun of them. And look at this fool.
People like Vince and Nas just be making fun of these girls in bonnets, not knowing that they got issues.
Got issues, man. Deep issues, bro. So next time I see a young lady in Walmart with a bonnet on, before I jump to conclusions and start with the insults, I'm gonna think maybe she going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Maybe I need to, ask her, do she want me to take her to a clinic or something? You know what I'm saying?
See, after you have a good day like that, you got to go home and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me, man.
Say, man, I don't have peanut butter and jelly in my house, man. I don't have peanut butter and jelly.
Wow, so you don't even use peanut butter on what? A bread, bagel, nothing?
I don't eat bagels.
Jelly? Nah.
I hadn't bought a bagel. And if it's jelly here, it's probably been here, so that may not be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You open that jelly, something else is crawling out besides
something else
jelly.
crawling out, man. So yeah. Listen, man, I was gonna see if you could do me a favor, man. Pull up the NBA standings for the East, please. The NBA standings for the East. Let me take a look at that really quick.
All right, 2020 to 2021. I got the East Conference here.
Okay.
What do you want to hear about?
I want to hear who's in the playoffs right now, and what's the who's up. Like.
Okay, so I mean, this list, it ranks them. It doesn't say necessarily who's playing in the playoffs, but I'm guessing the number 1, number 2 spots.
No. You gotta keep looking there. You gotta put NBA NBA East playoff results or something.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah.
All right, so for the playoffs, round 1, it's the end of the third quarter right now. Okay. I didn't even realize this was going on. We got this Philadelphia 76ers that's 80 to 92 with the Washington Wizards.
92-80, and the Wizards are up. What's the who's up? Is it 2-2, 2-1, 3-1, what?
What the heck is a 2-1, 3-1?
Because they play 7 games.
Oh, okay.
It should say it on there.
All right, so let's see. So this is what? This is game 4. All right, so Philadelphia leads 3-0.
They lead the series 3-0. So, and they up right now, right?
No, Wizards are up, so they could be winning this one. But it's the end of the third quarter. So.
Okay, yeah, I think Philly will probably come back, man. Washington just don't have a chance. I just wanted to talk about that. See, Jerry. So, Jerry, the Bucks have swept the Heat already. They out of it. So, the Greek Freak and his team, which is the Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks, they've already swept the Heat. I mean, Jimmy Butler overrated anyway, Jerry. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he's a little overrated. He's a hustle guy, man. But I mean, he's that hustle guy like Rodman used to be. But as far as giving you, productive offense, and he's gonna show up defensively, but giving you productive offense. Last year was a fluke. So here we go. So Giannis and them guys, man, they done already took them out. Already took the heat out. So what else we got, BJ? So we got Philadelphia leading the series with the Wizards, and
Yep.
what about Boston and Brooklyn?
So Boston, that's what, Celtics versus Nets, right?
Yeah.
All right, so they had a game yesterday that put the Brooklyn leading 3-1. So Brooklyn Celtics actually lost that, so that won. The Nets won yesterday, 141 to 126.
So Brooklyn is up 3-1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's KD, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. They're gonna be hard to beat. I mean, Boston is doing all they can, man. But they don't have enough firepower, man. They got Jason Tatum, and he's about it, man. Just Jason Tatum. I think he hit him for 50 last night. He's gonna get his, but he going against three heavy hitters in Kyrie, James, and yeah.
Jerry said he thinks Brooklyn is going to win it all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm with him. I mean, they got, like I said, BJ, they got three major heavy hitters, man. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. It's gonna be hard to beat them guys, man. They got three monsters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm with Jerry on that one. I'm with Jerry on that one.
Well, they lost the game yesterday, so hey.
I mean, yeah, but trust me, they ain't gonna lose too many more. Okay, right. So pull up the same scenario, but the West, NBA West, playoff results. NBA West playoff results.
So let's see here. Who do you want to hear about? Like Jazz and Grizzlies?
Jerry said Boston lost Jaylen Brown. He's a big part of the Boston offense. After he's the number 2 after Jason Tatum, he the guy. So, I mean, they went in with their backs against the wall, man. When Jaylen went out, and yeah, it's hard for them. That's their 1-2 punch.
1-2.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So, yeah, I knew that. I knew that was gonna be a hard sell, man, for them. So who you got, BJ? Who you say?
All right, so we had a game May 29th between the Utah Jazz and the
So we got Utah Jazz and Memphis Grizzlies, right?
Yeah,
what's
Grizzlies.
The series on that one?
That's 2-1 with Utah Jazz leading, and they also won their last game 121 to 111.
Now I mean, unfortunately, because I'm a huge Ja Morant fan with the Memphis Grizzlies, but I mean, he's a young guy, BJ, and this guy can go. When I tell you the future of the NBA, this young brother, the future of the NBA, man. He don't play no games, man. But I mean, he's going against Utah and these guys. They got too much firepower, man. With Rudy Gobert and damn, I can't remember the point guard name, but they got too much, man. They not Ja can't do it on his own, so I hate that for him.
Ja, that sounds familiar. Ja Morant.
That's the one I said I would take before I took Zion Williamson. Remember we had that conversation, man.
Zion, the one who can't tie his shoes.
I don't know about that. Yeah, that's the one the shoe one that came off. Yeah, I remember. I forgot about that. But Ja Morant, man, that little cat can go, bro. He can go, man. He can go. I'm very impressed.
You want to know?
So the Lakers and Phoenix Suns. What's that series?
All right. 2-2. We got a tie.
We got a tie, man. Now, Anthony Davis went down last night. Jay, what you think about that, man? You think they can win without Anthony Davis? I don't think so. I didn't think they could win with Anthony Davis against Phoenix. I'm just, to me, you could tell LeBron and AD both aren't 100%, man. They just, to me, they not. I can see how they moving, how LeBron drops his shoulders, man, when something don't happen his way. He's not hustling back down on defense. Him and Schroeder the other day, they stood and watched three players run down and try to defend 5 from Phoenix, man.
They just watched.
Win like that. They just watched them. They didn't even run down court.
They were done. They didn't
even run down court. So I don't think. I think they Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I mean Devin Booker and those guys, man. They got young guys on that team, BJ. This is where the age come into play.
Okay.
You know, LeBron he's the leader on that team, man. But I mean, he's 36 years old. So
what is that saying? Jerry says he doesn't think the Lakers can win without him, but are you saying his age?
I don't think he's saying they don't think they can win without Anthony Davis.
Oh.
I don't think that they can win. I don't even think they can win with Anthony Davis. I just don't think it's their year this year. They won last year, and I just don't think that they can win this year. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. But it's 2-2.
They're gridlocked.
Yeah. Now, what about the Clippers and the Mavericks? Now, that's an interesting series right there.
Okay. So the Clippers and the Mavericks, they just played a game yesterday. They are also tied 2-2. Tied.
Man, when I tell you the Mavericks came out on all cylinders, man, you would think that they were just finna kill the Clippers.
Conquer. Came out like some warriors.
Man. And and lo and behold, Paul George and my boy with the braids, man. Damn, what's his name? I'm tripping. Paul George.
I was gonna say Anderson Iverson. I'm just joking though.
Man, and it's Allen Iverson, man. Ain't no.
Oh my!
I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know who.
Anderson Iverson. Yeah, no, Anderson. That's his brother.
Well, he ain't never played in the league. Maybe he sell insurance, but he ain't never played in the league.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
Allen Iverson.
So the Clippers are rallying back, man. It's 2-2 now, and the Clippers gonna come back and win this series, man. I mean,
okay.
Kawhi Leonard. I'm sorry, man. I just got off, man. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, man. They going bananas, man. They going bananas. They just can't be stopped now. And everybody had wrote the Clippers off. That Luka and Porzingis and them guys with the Mavericks was gonna take it all, but here they come, roaring back, man. Come roaring back.
Hey, what's up, Vicky? What's up, Lou?
So yeah, man. What's up, Lou? Man, where you been, man? Lou been MIA for a minute. Glad you joined us, Vicky. So BJ, again, yeah. So we got some people that joined in, man. Again, this is my little buddy's birthday today, man. Y'all wish my little buddy happy birthday. You know, he getting on up there, man. I know, the little cat getting on up there. Y'all wish him a happy birthday. And yeah. Stay grounded, boy.
Happy birthday. Oh man.
Jerry said he was
that was my cue.
Jerry said he was hoping the Mavs, but I was too, man, but they let him come back.
Beat them.
They let him come back. I don't know, Jerry. What do you think? You think Luka got too big-headed because he got out there and started talking noise and all this kind of stuff?
Lou said Luka should be MVP.
He should be definitely in the discussion. But if Luka let these guys come back, man, the way they had him on the ropes, man. Now they done let him tie the series. So, yeah. Lou, I think they may be in trouble, brother. I think they may be in trouble, man. The series is tied now 2-2. So, man. It's going to be tough on them.
Yeah.
Gonna be tough on him, BJ.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're tied, just like the Suns and Lakers are tied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be tough on him, man. So
You don't care about the Knicks and the Hawks, man?
I forgot about the Knicks and the Hawks. What's that series?
All right, so the Atlanta Hawks, right? That's what they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta Hawks lead 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, the little second year player they got, man, Trey, the little point guard, he killing them. He killing them,
Killer.
man. Yeah, he killing them, man. He may be too much. They can't stop him for nothing. They
Lou
can't stop
said he's just ready for his Cowboys. Bring back the Cowboys.
him.
Nas would have loved that.
Yeah, Lou, you
Bring
might
me all the
well.
hate.
You want to prolong that as long as you can, man. Cowboys in for a long season, and Dak coming out off of this major injury.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
Dak coming
realize
off.
Dak got injured.
Oh yeah, he got a major injury, man.
Didn't he sign a new contract?
He did.
Wow.
He did. He signed a new contract. Um, Good for him. You know, after the injury, he did. Jerry Jones went
Wow.
ahead and paid him. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that was a big statement, man. That he
Huh.
gave him that big contract after the injury. You know,
Wow.
Dak Prescott.
Let's see who you didn't ask about.
That's it, I think.
Nuggets and Trailblazers.
I forgot about the Nuggets and the Trailblazers, man.
I mean, that's because not all these teams are created equal, man. Some of
I
these are
guess
just
so.
like what are Nuggets, Trailblazers? What the heck is this?
The Nuggets, isn't that series over with, man? What's the series?
2-2.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't been paying a lot of attention to the Nuggets. I can't lie. I can't
So
try.
if somebody wins 4 games, do they keep playing or that's it?
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. The best of 7. The
All
best
right.
of 7. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if in that case, it looks like so far, Brooklyn, Celtics, Philadelphia, 76ers. Is that Philadelphia?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
The who else? It just looks like so far those 2 teams are 1 game away. Oh, also the Atlanta Hawks. Those
Yeah.
3 teams are 1 game away from being done with their, what do you call it? Their series?
With the series, yeah.
Hmm.
Lucid Trailblazers ain't been hot since Clyde the Glide. Yeah.
Clyde, what?
Clyde Drexler. Yeah, they ain't even been thought about since Clyde Drexler.
Oh,
Jerry
thank
said
you, Vicky.
the Nuggets lost Jamal Murray, but they're holding their own against Portland. I mean, Portland ain't got nobody but Dame Lillard. You take Dame Lillard out of that, they'll shell of themselves.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. You said Brooklyn Harden lost 10 pounds in a week when he got traded.
Is that good or bad?
Well, I guess that's good because he should be able to move a little better since he's
Oh, okay.
lighter. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Should be able to move a little better. So, BJ, did you know? You remember the little guy who played? I think he's a little rapper too, and I may be saying his name wrong. Brashear Gray.
I don't know no rapper by that name.
I mean, he played on that movie on the series Empire, the little Hakeem guy.
Oh yeah, okay, Hakeem, right? He was the like cocky son, the one with all the popularity and
the little bitty one, yeah, the little rapper.
Yeah.
So he got 10 days in the county jail, man, for domestic abuse.
Come on, man. Why you could have led into that. I thought you were gonna say some good news about him.
See how I ran that old slot right 42 fake?
Slide right 42 fake.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna be something else. I hit you in the stomach with a baseball bat.
Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Do we have details on that?
I don't know exactly what abuse he did, but yeah, he got 10 days in jail. Bless his heart.
Brashear Gray? I don't know how to say it. Okay, like you said, it was a domestic violence case. That's unfortunate. But what did he do? What did he do? He's entered a guilty plea as well. Wow. He's pled guilty to felony aggravated assault, and as part of his plea agreement, he's been sentenced to 10 days in county jail and 3 years probation.
I wonder what the what the hell, man?
Dang. Yeah, it's not saying, but apparently he was busted back in July after a standoff with SWAT.
For the domestic?
Yeah, apparently his wife flagged down a good Samaritan and alleged that Gray assaulted her for several hours. So she literally she was running away and
Oh wow.
tag somebody. Hey,
Yeah.
flag
Yeah.
you down he's crazy.
He's crazy, yeah. There we go with that mental illness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like you talked about earlier. That's that
Yeah.
mental illness right there. You know what I mean? So he should seek some help, man, because if you know somebody running from you and you chasing them,
You're right.
bruh,
You're right.
that's another level, man.
I mean, how do you explain that one away? You know?
You don't. You can't. You can't. That's another level.
It's like, I know she's afraid of me, but I don't care. Like, what? That's crazy.
That is crazy, man.
There he is, right there, right off of from Empire.
Yeah, he's a little fella too.
Yeah. I don't know how little. I don't think he's like Bruno Mars height or Kevin Hart height little, but who knows? That doesn't even matter. Do you think it has anything to do with his height being a part of his
why
domestic
do you associate height when I say little?
What? Oh, wow. Well, I've
See,
never seen.
I was actually talking about light in the ass. Light.
Okay, let me test you on that because you're not gonna throw this back at me like I'm saying everybody short is little. Would you call a 6'5" dude that's 80 pounds little?
Yeah, that's a little dude, man. He's just tall, but he's little. See, when I say little, I'm talking about mass. When you said little, you talking about in height. You know what I mean?
I just mean it all, short and coming in.
Because you can have some heavyweight guys that's short, right?
Oh, so you wouldn't call them little, I guess.
No. I mean, nobody would, accuse me of being tall, but I mean, nobody would say I was little either. Trust me.
Yeah. Lou said he associates little with height. I think it's a common thing. It's a common thing.
Not me, man. I associate being little with mass. If you under 200 pounds, you're a little fella. What? Anything under 200 is small. Is a little guy.
Anything under 200 is small.
Yeah, you're a little guy. You're under 200, man. I'm sorry, man. If you're under 200 and you're a man, a full-grown man, where you can go and buy beer in the bar, or whatever, get in a strip club, and you under 200, you're a little fella, man.
I wouldn't call these boxers and MMA fighters little.
They little fellas, man. Just because they boxers and MMA fighters. Now, I ain't said nothing about them being tough. You know what I mean? I'm saying they small fellas, though.
That's another thing, too. Like, I think we grouped little with lack of toughness, too.
Not me.
No?
Yeah, I know some small guys, man, that's scrappy.
Scrappy.
See, because
you remember Scrappy?
What tough is, man, is this is what I used to try to tell my cousin all the time. He was like 300 plus pounds. He always talked about I was too little for him and I couldn't handle him and all that stuff. I said, listen, man, bro, you're not rough enough for me. You know what I mean? You just big.
Yeah.
So it's different between being big and being rough, and not having that dog in the fight, man, that no quit in you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not quitting till I can't get up no more.
Right. So you're out in public with him. He's got 300 pounds of power, but he's a puppy.
I mean, he got 300 pounds. You don't even associate power with size.
Oh my gosh.
Because you could be 300 pounds and be weak as hell, man.
True. Okay.
You feel me?
Wow.
And you can be 160 pounds and be massive, just a fire plug. Just go clean off on you, man. It's the dog in the fight, man. Ain't the fight in the dog. You know what I mean?
Spinning a lot of facts right here.
Yeah. Remember that, man. That's where you keep your confidence level up now. Now I don't get nobody killed. And, and they go checking some big dude, got what Vince said, and ended up getting their face dislocated.
They're
You
like,
know
yeah,
what
he's 300 pounds, but there's a chance I could take him. He could be weak. Let's go.
I'm saying?
Oh man,
Lou,
110
what's your
pounds.
size, man? What's your
Oh yeah.
size, Lou? I'm just curious to know.
Yeah. What's the
Nah, I seen some little cats drop big ones. Yeah, man. I know a lot of small, tough guys, man. It's
Hey,
just rough.
hey, I know one that you know of. I think we've all heard of this one. David
Mm.
versus Goliath. Ooh.
Man, play that, man. Play that soundbite, man. You gotta
Oh
play it, man. You
man.
gotta give yourself that, man.
Oh
You
man.
gotta give yourself that. Corny. Again, man. Again. Man, you corny. One more time, man, for the road, man. Man, you corny.
Oh
Man.
man.
I mean, my goodness, man. Lou said he 230 pounds.
I was a
Okay.
tough one too. David, man,
Lou
he
said he
put up a fight.
230 pounds worth of monster. Okay. I hear you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I hear you, man. So check this out, man. So the new Texas football coach, Steve Sarkisian, right? He used to be at Alabama.
okay.
So somebody got next to him, some reporter or whatever, and they asked him, does Alabama players go to class?
What?
That's what it said.
What are they insinuating? That there's
They saying Alabama football players get to do what they want to do. So, cause Steve Sarkisian not there anymore, they thought they was gonna get that man to pimp on Alabama football
try to get
program,
the
man. I had a
hmm.
nerd to ask that man, does Alabama football players go to class, man?
They're
And
trying to
he was G about it.
okay.
He was G
That's
about
good.
it.
That's
Yeah.
good. So he didn't try and do this whole expose. He got out and he's like, this is what's really going on.
Nah, nothing like that, man.
That's
Nothing
good.
like that.
That's
Nothing like
good.
that. He's a real deal, man.
That
He's
is
a real deal.
G
Yeah,
unit.
he's a real deal. So this Kwame Brown thing is still really, really big, man.
Still?
Listen, you remember Judge Joe Brown?
Judge Joe Brown, is that one of those guys with the TV shows?
One of the guys with the TV shows, right? So this
I've
cat
seen him with the mustache.
was on he was on Kwame Brown's, YouTube, right?
Okay.
Man, listen, when I tell you Judge Joe Brown is a trip, this dude is a trip, man. He talked about Charlemagne. He talked about Stephen A. Smith. I'm talking about bad. I mean, dude even talk about
Wait a
Lizzo,
minute.
man.
What?
He
This
even talk
guy
about Lizzo and Cardi B, man.
that's like seeing Judge Judy come out on social media and just going off on people.
Yeah, I mean, and
What the heck?
that's what Joe Brown. He's done a couple of interviews, man, where he's went off on people.
Wow.
And he'll say, I mean, what they gonna do to me? I got my money. I'm retired. I mean, what you
Wow.
gonna do to me?
Oh, he's retired. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Okay.
guess he forgot what they did to Bill Cosby.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean? How does that relate?
I mean, Bill Cosby got money and all that, but look what they did to him, man.
Bill Cosby wasn't a judge, and
It
I don't
don't
think
matter. He was an
I don't.
icon, man. And I mean, look, he's in the prison.
He's in prison for his own actions.
Okay.
Or they say, oh, you don't think he did it? I think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
think I know he said
50-50.
he did it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the man 900 years old, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man, give him a break.
I see what you're saying. What's the statute of limitations on that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It gotta be something, man. Gotta be something. So Lou said Tyson was 5'10" and still believe he the baddest MF on the planet. I would take a punch for money from anyone but Tyson. Man, please, I take a punch from it. Depends on how much money it is. But
you take a punch from Tyson?
yeah, I take a punch. Man, look, man. BJ, I'm a hell of a man, bro. Don't get it twisted now. You know what I mean? You just know about Tyson. You know, he got a little deal on TV right now. Have you seen it?
Nah.
Yeah, it's a little series, man. Just talking about itself.
Oh,
It's cool though.
Wait, why would they give Tyson anything where he's doing excessive talking?
I mean, Tyson he's a good interviewer, man. He makes a good interview, dude.
I mean, he is, but like, you know what? I will say this. When I first just got introduced to Tyson, I don't know how old I was. Since then, you know, I just saw little clips of him and everything, and everything. I would just assume this man really cannot talk. You know, boxing has really messed up this man's speech. But recently, I did see some interviews where I guess he slowed down or something.
Yeah,
And he really was just. I was like, okay, he can actually pronounce a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm. And again, like you said, that's one of those mental illness guys, man. He got to be. Tyson had a word. He had a hard upbringing, man. A hard upbringing. So see, I think Lou associate size with height. He said Tyson was 5'10". That's what I am, 5'10". Me and Tyson be standing toe to toe, man. Trading blow. How long you think I last?
I think you could last a round.
Think I last one round with him?
Yeah.
Me too, man. I appreciate that, bro. I knew that was one reason we were so cool, man. I appreciate that, man.
What's around like 3-4 minutes? 3 minutes?
3 minutes, man.
Yeah, I think you could last 3 minutes. I think after that, either he went hard on you and you're like, I don't want to get hit no more, and you're tired from that, or you're just tired from just running around the freaking ring.
You think I'm gonna run from him?
Not running, but I mean like all the man. I can't even look if I punch constantly for 45 seconds. I'm gonna be breathing hard as heck. Punching constantly is tough.
I know, man. But BJ,
with
you
power.
You're not in good. You of course, if you know you're gonna fight him, you'll get in shape, right? You'll do road work, jump rope.
I don't see you in boxing shape. Are you in boxing shape though?
Hell, I'm not at this moment. But if I know I'm gonna fight him in 6 months,
okay, cool. So 6 months, huh? 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months, and that's all you did was train for boxing. You didn't. You had the freedom to just do that.
That's it, man. I'm doing road work every morning. I'm getting up, I'm drinking raw eggs, and I'm doing 2-3 miles worth of road work. I'm coming back. I'm doing jump rope. I'm getting some rest. I'm resting for about 4 or 5 hours, and then that evening, I'm doing more cardio.
If you successfully go through all that training without getting injured or anything, then I'll give you 2 rounds. I'll give you 2. I give you 2 rounds. I give you
2 rounds out of 2?
Sure, I guess.
I mean, yeah, come on, man. There ain't no punk now, man. Don't get it twisted, bro. So Lou said Kwame Brown, everyone picked on him. He finally fight back. I got respect for Kwame. Yeah, man. Lou, did you watch Kwame Brown play? I mean, come on, man.
He deserves it. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, all they said was this dude couldn't play, man. He was number 1 pick, and I mean, he's 7 foot, and they got a lot of highlights but I mean, he lasted 12 seasons, but I mean, he's 7 foot, man. You would think he'd be more dominant, but I don't know, man. You know, Kwame got some. He's saying, man, he was on the team with Michael Jordan, and they didn't want nobody to touch the ball. But Mike, you may be true, man. You may be true. Jared said Bill Cosby parole got revoked because he wouldn't go to rehab.
What does he have to go to rehab for?
Probably, like you said, man, a mental illness, or you know, when they do stuff like that, what they're accusing him of, then they you know, they insist that it's one of your terms that you got to go to rehab for that, you know, because they associated with being an illness where you drugging people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like anger management, man. When you have a domestic abuse, they make you take anger management classes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and if he refused to go, again, BJ, the mental illness. Now, why wouldn't he go to rehab so he can get parole? Something got to be wrong.
Hmm.
All they saying is go to rehab and you're paroled, and he refused to. That's
Wow.
what Jerry said.
Wow. Maybe the lawyer gave him bad advice and he was like, "Don't do the rehab. That's going to be bad for your image." And then he ended up going to jail.
I can't see that, man. I
No.
can't see
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So Vicky said you wouldn't. LOL. I don't know what that means. We missed it. What else she talking about? You know what she's talking about?
I think she's talking about you lasting around with Mike Tyson. She said you won it.
Oh wow. Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence.
And
Ain't
then
that
I
something?
said something about you running around and she agreed with me that you'd be running.
Tell me to run, huh? Run, Vince, run. Boy, ain't that cold, man? Lou said, nah, I associate Tyson the toughest MF on the planet, Vince. I love you, bro. But I think he puts you out in the first round. No disrespect. You look like tough. And 6 months I want to do. Man, please, man, look, man. Look, man. Bro. I don't know what to say, man. I'm a tough jackoff. I'm a tough cat, man, for real. But
Man,
I mean,
this is the thing. If tight look, I don't know if you got a glass jaw or not, but if you do not have a glass jaw, I could see you lasting into the second round. I don't know all the way through, I don't know, but definitely into the second round. I could see that. I would put money on it that you could go into the second round. Unless you got a glass jaw. So I got to see you train. I got to see what happens when you get hit.
hey man, I don't know, BJ. I mean, they ain't stopped making hard hitters. He just got that. He got that break, man. He was a kid from New York, and I mean, living on the streets, no mama,
Are you trying to say you're an undiscovered Tyson?
no daddy. I'm just saying, man. It's a lot of us out there, man. It's a lot of us out
Are
there.
you trying to say this like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Y'all, you're
it's
just
it's
underground,
it's a
but
lot
there's
of us,
more.
man. It's a lot of us, man. Like we just took different roles, man. I wanted to play with a football instead of put on boxing gloves. That's it, man. That's the difference.
Oh man,
That's the
oh
difference.
man,
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm gonna say that, man. What you saying? I'm gonna say that all day long, baby, all day long.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So listen, man. uh, your boy Antonio Brown is back in the news.
Antonio Brown, what did he do now?
So Antonio Brown is being sued
Oh,
by a marketing firm who accused him of not paying commission on $2.4 million.
ooh,
So I guess he earned 2.4 million based off of
a
their
marketing
advice and
campaign.
marketing and
Mm,
marketing campaign. And I guess he was
wow,
supposed to write him a check for that
wow. Hmm.
and didn't.
Okay, what if before I even read into it, what if like who knows what methods they use to analyze and track that the money he made really was a result of their marketing? But like if I was him, I'd be like, let's look over that math again. Cause I'm not gonna give you commission on on a wild estimate because this is my money.
Mm-hmm.
Like we you know it depends. It depends on the campaign and how that was ran. Maybe
I,
that's what it is. Or what do you think?
I don't know how they would track that. I mean, I guess you have to be in marketing to
No, I know there's
understand.
different ways to track it, but I just don't know what they're doing specifically.
Well, I mean, whatever they decided to do, their research showed that
Hmm.
based off of you know their marketing strategy, that he
Whose side are you on? Just without even knowing the details, who do you think is right in this situation?
I mean, Antonio probably didn't pay him. You know what I
I'm
mean?
trying to side on his side.
I know it. I know it. I know it.
you know, you think why don't you think he paid them?
I
What has he
mean, just
done?
probably just not even thinking about that, man. And I mean, a lot of times it doesn't be as serious as people may think. He probably just slipped his mind, and I don't even think the dude probably got any type of manager now at this point
For
because
them
he's
to
not
be
making the
suing
money.
him, For them to be
Yeah,
suing him, they've asked him plenty of times for that money. That's serious.
I can see that. Yeah, or is he getting those messages though? You know.
Yeah. But oh, so now you're siding with him? It seems like we
I
flip
mean,
sides.
I mean, when you think about it, I know how you can a person can get busy, man, and of course he's probably super busy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it just kind of probably keeps slipping his mind, man. It tends to do that when you owe the money versus
Right.
you trying to get money that someone owes you.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll say it like this. Like you said, managers, right? What if he fired somebody that was handling that? And what if they, so all that communication just out the window. They don't know how to reach Brown himself.
It could have been, man, but I mean that's not the marketing people fault, right?
Right, exactly. They need their money.
Yeah. So I mean,
Man, man, 2.4 million that they
2.4
proved that
million.
they made him from their campaign.
Yeah,
Ooh, ooh.
I think it's like I don't know, so many hundreds of thousands.
Uh, What's wrong with you? What? What?
Yeah. I mean, I
Oh,
think
oh,
they
the
made him
commission off
2.
of
Yeah,
it.
the commission off of it. Yeah, I think it's like three
Oh,
hundred thousand or something like that.
okay. I thought
I
I
mean,
thought you were saying how many hundreds of thousands are in 2.4 million. I was like,
no,
what?
man, no. So Lou said, BJ, what you and Vince think about Cowboy draft and pick Michael Parsons? Real talk, like BJ. I mean, like
Hmm,
Lou said this, like I'm not joking, man.
hmm.
What y'all think about that? You know,
Um,
Michael Parsons, man, is uh he like another Jalen Smith, in my opinion. The dude runs all over the field, man. He's tough as nails. And I mean, it's good. Vander Esch can't stay healthy. Sean Lee just retired. So I think it's an awesome pick, dude. Awesome pick, man. And they
hmm.
definitely need the defensive help. So I mean, and the young man balls out of control, man. I love him. I love his effort, man. I love everything about him. I love his size. His speed is off the charts. I think it's an excellent pick. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't had any problems with injuries thus far. Unlike Vander Esch, man, as good as that guy was, I would love to see him be healthy. Oh man, Lou, what do you think about Michael Parsons,
You know what?
Vander Esch, and Jalen Smith? Oh,
I
that would
just
be
yeah.
them guys would be awesome, man. Oh, they would be awesome, man.
I just read a little about Parsons. So apparently in 2019, he had 109 total tackles, 5 sacks, and 5 passes defended.
Look, man, the young man,
Hmm. I think the Cowboys need him then.
hey, he's awesome, man. He's awesome. Lou, man, this dude is the real deal. He's the real deal, man. He tackles like Zach Thomas, and he runs like um man. Look at him. That boy's a monster, man. He's just a big, strong safety. He's a big, oversized, strong safety that plays
That is an
linebacker.
oversized person. His arms aren't just big. His arms are ripped
Yeah, he's a ball
and
player, man.
big.
He's a
Like that
big boy.
means he's bigger than what he's even at in this photo. For him to be ripped and big, like he's
Yeah,
bigger than that technically.
yeah, he's tough, man.
That's crazy.
He's
How
tough.
much does this dude weigh?
He got to be 230 something. Got to be 230
230.
something. And,
Let's see.
and run like the wind, man.
245. You were close.
245. Wow.
And he's 22 years old.
But I mean, that's a lethal weapon, man. That's a lethal
Man,
weapon.
imagine the energy you had at 22.
It was off the charts. Just run
Jeez.
all day, man.
Jeez.
Full speed all day.
Yeah, the
So Lou said
Cowboys could
Vender has
use
got
him.
a neck like a stack of dimes. He like Sean Lee when it comes to hell. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, man. Dude's awesome when he's on the field. He just can't stay on the field. He just can't stay on the field, BJ. And you're not helping us if you're not on the field.
Yeah.
You ain't giving us any help. By the way, guys, happy Memorial Day, man. I think a lot of people are celebrating Memorial Day today,
Yep.
BJ. And Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, man, we gotta work. I mean, I had to work today, all day. I just got off work, man, then gotta come here and work. I mean, that's what we gotta do, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
yeah.
have to do. I mean, we don't have to, but we choose to do it
Yeah, for
because
sure.
hey, we doing what we do, man. We gotta build this brand, baby.
Yeah, today I put in hours of work. Like they were asking me, "Oh, what are you doing today?" And I was like, "I'm working."
Yeah,
I mean, I had 3 4 day weekend. I started Thursday, you know.
yeah,
So even though today's my birthday and hey, it's Memorial Day, hey,
yeah.
things gotta continue to go.
And you
But
gotta kind of keep rocking, man. You're right.
what do you say on Memorial Day? I don't have anybody that has been has like served and then died in service, so or out. So what do you say on Memorial Day?
Well, I
Is it
mean, what do you mean? What do you like? Happy Veterans? That's what you're talking about.
yeah, like what's
Happy
the
Veterans
wording?
Day.
You know,
You
is
know,
it yeah?
I mean, thank you for your service, man. I mean, list goes on and on. You can say whatever. Uh, uh. So I mean, it don't have to be somebody who died, man. Just anybody who served. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I thought it's okay.
And now, I mean, I don't think it's specific. Is it
Mm.
Lou, Vicky,
Maybe it started off
Jerry?
specific because I just feel like Memorial is a very
I don't. Well, hey, man, maybe me and you both can get educated tonight. I just thought it was for
hey,
the guys and ladies who served,
right.
and we was giving them you know, appreciate it. You know what I mean? So
Lou said Memorial Day was started by Black Union soldiers celebrating the fallen, if I'm correct.
so maybe so, BJ. They
That's
celebrating
his
them. Yeah,
sounds like an
could be.
educated guess.
Yeah, it is. It is, and could be, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't never get the
You
day
know
off.
what? I
I just
will
go.
admit this though. Okay, Vince, tell me about this. Have you ever watched a coming home video of like soldiers coming home greeting their families and stuff? And
Yeah, man. I saw Sniper. Um,
Sniper, what is that? A movie?
yeah. Is that what you said? A video?
No, I'm talking videos like compilations of actual soldiers, actual people. Like it's like a compilation video of
No,
them
no, no.
surprising their
I seen
families.
the commercials, man.
Commercial to what?
The commercials where the guy come home and he, standing behind his lady or standing behind his son, and he turn around and ask daddy here. But I don't understand, man. You make me
No.
sound like I'm stupid. I
No,
don't know what you're saying.
you're not stupid, but I'm just saying like those videos, you've never had to watch one. I just want to know if you know what I'm talking about. But like
Uh-uh.
in those videos, people will be recording their dad coming home or something and surprising their wife
Where
or
you see these videos at on YouTube or something?
Facebook or something. It's just like a one long video, maybe 10 minutes, and they stack all like people's different videos in there,
Oh,
right?
okay, okay.
So when I watch that, I can't lie, man. I've never experienced it, but that
Hmm.
just seeing the joy on those people's faces, seeing their
Yeah,
people back,
yeah, yeah.
that stuff gets me.
Right, right. I can dig it.
I kind of it
I can dig
get
it, man. I
kind
can
of
dig
gets
it.
me,
I mean, cause you got to think about it. Those guys. When they doing what they do, man, they may or may not come back.
right?
So, I mean, that's your loved one, and you at the house all this time. You trying to figure out. I mean, that's got to be a lot of sleepless nights. You waiting on that phone call. That
Hmm.
sometimes you may get, sometimes you don't. You just don't know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bless you, man. So,
Oh, you heard that. Thank you.
yeah, I felt that, man. Seemed like I got something on my finger, my hand, or something. So, you know, it's yeah, that stuff, man. It does, man. It gets you, man. It gets you.
Yeah. Lou
Yeah.
just said, I ain't ashamed to admit it makes me tear up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lou. Same here. And it's funny
Mhm.
because I didn't even expect it. Just one day, a couple years ago, I saw my first one.
Yeah.
And then I was like choked up. I was like, oh my God. But I've
Yeah.
never experienced that in real life. So I didn't think that I would connect so much with these people.
Right
Like, I was
on.
like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's
Hey, man,
crazy.
you got a soul, man. You got
Oh,
a
thank
soul,
you.
brother.
Thank
A
you.
lot of people don't have souls, man. As crazy as
What?
it is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't have souls, but their souls are rotten, man. You got a
Oh
lot of
man,
rotten souls out there,
that's
man.
worse.
Yeah, you got a lot of rotten souls, man. People just they don't feel. They don't have
Mm,
empathy for others, man. And oh my
mm.
goodness, man, that's those people are scary, bro. The ones who can't empathize with other people,
Right.
man, stand clear of them. Stand clear, man. Lou said the actual
Ooh,
videos
creepy.
of them surprising kids and why I ain't saying okay, that's what you said. Vicky said yes. Memorial Day for those who served and lost their lives. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, there you go.
Jerry said the same thing. Also, like
Yeah.
Vicky, he said, yeah, it's honoring of both those who have passed away and those that
Mm,
have served or are
yeah.
still serving.
Right on. Okay. So
Cool.
hey man, it's a great thing, man. They made a big deal. Businesses and companies close to honor those guys and kind of get together and celebrate,
Give
which
them
is
their
good,
flowers.
man. Yeah, which is good. My grandfather served, man. He didn't lose his life in that, but he served.
You know what?
And
Served. What is that? World War II?
what you mean serve? You can serve in anything, can't you?
Oh, I mean, I'm just trying to guess your grandfather. I'm guessing
Oh yeah,
1940.
World War II. Yeah, you was
Yeah.
asking me what he was a part of. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Mm,
Uh-huh.
cool.
Yeah, man. That dude was a hell of a man too, bro. Hell of a man, dude. For real,
Mm.
for real. So
Nas
listen, man.
served, huh?
Yeah, Nas was in the Navy, man.
Shout out to Nas on this Memorial Day for serving, and
Yeah,
anybody else watching or that we're not aware of or
right.
serving. Anybody who has served or is still serving or has passed away.
Anybody who watching, they got
Hey,
loved ones,
yeah.
all that, man.
Shout out.
All that. It's a great thing, man. So check this out, man. BJ. So I seen some other day, and I said I was gonna bring this up, man.
Okay.
I was gonna bring this up. Now, we gonna slide this show off with this. It's not really a grown man rule, but if you know anybody who do this, or you got any friends, homeboys, any of this who do this stuff, man, you need to check them at the door. Okay, Lou, Vicky, Jerry, if y'all know anybody that do this, man, check them at the door, man, because it's not cool. So the dude got the dreadlocks, right? The
Okay.
dreadlock, or he got the long hair.
I
And
hope it's dreadlocks, just long hair, just flowing like Fabio or Fabio.
I don't know what a lot of time what these guys be having, man, but when they had a hair going down their back, right?
Okay.
So you know how you see the women taking their hands and kind of pulling the hair out of the kinks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know
Right.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They
I
pulling
know
the
what you
kinks out.
mean. They're doing a lot of a
Yeah,
lot of
they
fluffing
fluffing
and
this kind of
combing. And,
run their fingers through it to
yeah.
kind of unkink.
Very elegant.
Yeah, to unkink it. It's almost some of it can be sexy when you see them do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I agree.
If they
I agree.
running, you're taking their fingers and running through the hair, whatever. And a lot of times they don't mean to be that, but it's just a
I
pity on
I
how they,
imagine I imagine if I saw Jessica Alba do that, I would be like, oh wow. Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, we can use her. But so dude, I seen a dude doing this other day, man, and he kind of like put his hands to his back, and he took his fingers and was just kind of you know getting the kinks out of his dreads, man. Yeah, all that, man, all that right there, man. Listen, fellas, you don't do that in public, man. You don't run your fingers through your hair
What?
in public, man. You know what I mean?
Why? Why not?
Man, that's females do that, man. I understand you got the long hair. I understand that, but listen, keep your fingers out of your hair in public, man. That's not cool, man. That's not BJ. That's the first I ever seen a man do that.
It's not cool during the pandemic. I'm just joking. I went to HEB just now. No one was wearing a mask but me and my sister. But aside from that,
Your masks are out. They finna be obsolete.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with a man running his fingers through his hair. Was that a grown man rule? Was that what that was supposed to be?
It necessarily wasn't a grown, but I mean, listen, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? It's certain things men need to stay away from. And running their fingers through their dreadlocks is one of them. You know what I'm saying? I can't agree with that, man. You know what I mean? Women shake their hair out. You know what I'm talking about? Right?
I mean, anybody with long hair shakes their hair out.
I guess so. I mean, it was just my first time seeing it, BJ, and
I get what you mean. You're so used to seeing women do it because they're typically the ones with the longest hair around you. That when a guy finally comes around with 3 feet of hair, 2 feet, I don't know.
And he gotta unkink it.
Yeah, he's gotta do all the same things, man.
Wow, man. I guess I never thought about it that far into it. You know, with the guys with the long hair going down their back. I never thought they had to unkink it.
Yeah. And what I will say too, like there's no manly way to do it. The same way you see women do this and they look so guys, they do it the same exact way. There's no manly way to do it because it feels good to have long hair.
It feels good.
They're free. They're free. Yeah.
Hey man, like BJ said, I guess there's no manly way to shake the kinks out of your long hair. I guess it's not, man. I'm gonna go with BJ on this one because it took me by surprise. And I mean, I ain't been right ever since. And I think part of it, like I said, BJ, because it can almost be somewhat sexy when you see a woman do it. Any woman, a stranger. Just to see them, playing what they have, man.
I could see that disturbing you when you see a man, let's say he has wet hair and he's doing this. And
I ain't seen all that, man. Hey, look, man, you going too far, man.
But look, he's got to wring his hair out. What's he gonna do? This like a towel? No, he's gonna turn his head to the side and do it just like a woman. And
I ain't never seen a man with his hair wet ever. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, Lucy, he with me on that, man.
Yeah,
Lucy, he got long hair.
Lou also said, "A woman with dreads does it for me. Michonne from Walking Dead is my top girl." I would not have expected you to say that. He's bringing the world together.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Lou just ended racism for the 2021.
Michonne cold-blooded with that sword, man.
I didn't even think any. I mean, I think it's great that she's getting that attention. Like I never see anyone post Michonne or talk about her. And for Lou to be saying something, he just.
Have you ever seen her fixed up?
Off of the show?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's a very pretty lady, man.
What's her real name? Because it's not Michonne.
No, it ain't. It's something else.
Michonne.
It's Wukuday something and something. But she's a very pretty lady, man. I don't know what her real name is.
Let's see. Michonne's real name is Denai Gurira.
Yeah. Ain't that what I said?
Nah, that's not. Denai Gira. Anyways, let me just pull up a photo of her. Wait, that's not Michonne. Hold on. Okay, let me show you. Let me
see, man. You be having your folk mixed up, especially black.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not gonna admit to that. Is this her?
Yeah, that's her, man. That's what I'm telling you.
She was in Black Panther.
Yeah, that's the same lady.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, look at those knockers. I'm just joking, but yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's a very pretty lady, man.
Is it because of the low cut dress?
What?
Are we giving her a lot of praise because of the low cut dress?
No, only you tripping on that. No, she's a nice lady, man. She's a very nice lady.
I mean, she is.
That black pretty skin, man. You can't beat that, man. Them high cheekbones. She's very pretty.
I definitely thought she was attractive in Black Panther.
Oh yeah, Black Panther, like Lou said, Walking Dead,
Hmm.
all that, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, all that.
Wow. Anyways, that's cool.
Yeah,
Lou said she's fine with the short hair. The dreads. She was fine in Black Panther with no dreads, with the fade. Yep. Just
yeah.
fine all the way around, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
she nice.
Lou, I did see her with no hair. Yeah, from Black Panther, she was bald in there, right? Or not bald, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, so listen, man. Again, happy Memorial Day. The ones who hadn't coming in late, and today is my boy BJ birthday. Y'all need to wish BJ a happy birthday. Um, I mean, he's the tender old age of 26, man. Getting on up there, player. Getting on up there, man.
Thank you. Oh, and my cue. Anytime he mentions that, I also want to mention anybody that wants to take a serious step into assessing your mental health. Um, there for Harris County, there's a number you can call 211. I think that may be not nationwide. If you call 211 for your local state there and you ask for the local mental health authority, there should be a sector of your local government, shall I say, a sector of your local government that focus plainly and purely on mental health. So if you have a crisis or if you just want a free assessment or things like that, you can, figure that out and call 211 and hey, get yourself looked at.
Get yourself looked at and don't
Get yourself looked
hesitate,
at.
man. A lot of us have mental illness, and not even aware of it.
Yeah.
Even if you just going through something from your childhood that you think about often, it's still cool to
Hmm.
talk to somebody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I need to check that out, man, because I think I may have slight, maybe daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? And that may be why I'm not perfect. So I think I may need to look into that so I can go ahead and cross that perfection threshold. Once I do that, BJ, I'm perfect. I'm a perfect man. You
I
know
was
what I mean?
not expecting you to say
Yeah,
that.
man. You
Oh
know
man.
how they
And
said
then
nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? After I clean up my little daddy stuff I went through and get over that, I might be that perfect dude, man. So,
hey, hey,
um,
hey,
yeah,
just get past those daddy issues,
that's
man.
it, man. That's it. So I
That's
mean,
what. That's why you keep letting all these women treat you this way, man. Daddy issues. Shoot,
yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That's because that's what you say to a woman. I just had to flip it because you say to a woman, "Oh, she has daddy issues, so she has trouble with men." So
No, I
I
don't think
mean,
it's the same for a dude, man. I
what?
mean, you know,
So what is it then for a dude? What would manifest as from
I mean,
from
I like I said, and it may not be nothing, man, but it's something that I think about. That's what I'm saying. On
mm,
the for real, I think about it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be thinking about stuff that happened to you when you was 8, 9, 10 years old. You almost shouldn't even remember it. You know what
mm,
I mean?
I see.
So if you remember stuff like that, and every so often it crosses your mind, then you may just want to say, "Look, man, I
Talk to a
may need to talk to
therapist.
somebody about this, man. It may be something deeper there that I may need to get worked out."
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if I can do it, then our listeners can do it. You can do it. Anybody can do it. Is all I'm saying.
Did he leave around that time?
Hell, he never come. What you mean did he leave?
Oh, whoa, oh, okay. Well, I was just thinking if it maybe what you're trying to remember is that he buried $1 million under the floorboards before he left. And
Nah, nah. That no good and doggone well. That joke ain't done that.
Vince Lou said, "You're not perfect because you think you got around with Tyson."
Lou, man, listen, that don't make me not perfect. That may make me a little crazy, but not, don't make me not perfect, man.
Oh, you
I'm
could be
telling you,
perfect and crazy.
Lou, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of undiscovered, cold-blooded killers out there, man. And I mean, who's to say, BJ? I don't hit, or then I didn't when I was 22, I didn't hit as hard as Tyson. Who's to say that?
Who's to say?
Because nobody ever took my punch because I was never in that genre. I was never in that
But
area.
but training punching makes you a harder puncher. I mean, could someone naturally get to his punching power without training punching?
No, that's what I'm saying. So if let's just say I got into that same time he did,
Oh, I
19
get
years
you.
old,
I get you.
start training. Who knows?
Hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of guys out there, man, that probably was as fast as at the time Carl Lewis, but just never got that opportunity to get there.
Yeah, but you could say that about anything. Oh, anybody could have been the 43rd, 44th president. Oh,
You're
anybody.
right. That's what I'm saying. So
Man,
you
that's why
can't
we don't
say
talk about them.
you can't say couldn't take a punch from Tyson or couldn't trade blows with him because
Might as well say it because that's too much thinking to do.
okay. Well, whatever, man.
Oh man. Okay, look, you could take a punch from Tyson.
Man, nigga ain't got no love on this show, man. Y'all supposed to be rooting for me, man. Everybody, look at Vicky talking about Vince. You forget about Tyson. Luke talking about Vince, you crazy. You got mental illness. Talking about Tyson. Boy, it's cold-blooded, boy. It's cold-blooded.
Oh man.
Cold-blooded, man.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
But yeah, 6 months of training, I will give you a round and a half. I'll give you a round and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not now, but back then, yeah. No train you meet Tyson in the bar tonight, right now. How it gonna go? Oh, he'll kill me, man. He'll probably take half my jaw loose. No training. Hell, Lou, you might knock me out. You know what I'm saying? BJ might. No, that never happened. But listen, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. Me and BJ gonna get up out of here, man.
I could knock out
Y'all
Tyson.
enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day.
Yep.
You're off.
Yep.
Me and BJ worked today. If you didn't work, lucky you. And
Get back to work tomorrow.
Get back to work, man. So
Yeah.
the show don't stop for us, man.
Nope.
We gotta keep pushing, man. And yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. That was really, really cool. We felt like it was gonna be, not a lot of participation because of the holiday. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in. I think that was awesome. And again, man, y'all wish my boy BJ on the way out. Wish him a happy birthday. He ain't gonna come again to next year. BJ, we pray that you celebrate that born day next year, man, and still be around. So let's stop all this drinking and bar fighting and all
bar
that,
fighting.
man.
Don't put that on me. I don't fight at bars.
Yeah. Thank you, the lovely. So I think you could have gave Tyson a run for his money. Look, man, I knew. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Gold star for the lovely, man.
See, I told you the lovely.
We're gonna send her a T-shirt, man. The rest of these tried turkeys, man, they got your boy laid out, man, jacked up on the deck, man. You know what I mean? But hey, we're gonna get up out of here, BJ. What you got, something, man? Before you go,
laid out, jacked up on the deck.
Man, you corny. Yeah, please.
No, just one last time. Check out on your mental health, everybody. You never know. If feel like you've been dealing with something mentally that you can't shake, even if it's not so obvious, maybe it's just something that holds you back slightly. I mean, that's still a mental health issue. So yeah, check that out. And I'm pretty sure this is a local thing nationwide. Dial 211 and ask for the LMHA, Local Mental Health Authority. You could take like a free mental health assessment. So
there you go.
Or you could use that number to contact the crisis line. So that, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds like an alternative to calling 911 if somebody's having like a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Sounds
now, real quick before we go, what's the difference between a mental breakdown and a nervous breakdown?
I think it's the same thing. I think nervous would be a part of the group of mental breakdowns.
Now, let me ask you this again, because I want to know this, because I think I've had a breakdown before. when I was working on a project, and it just got so overwhelming, man, that I mean, it was uncontrollable emotions and all these different thoughts going through my mind, and feeling like I was overwhelmed with everything. Now, would that be considered? And I think it was a breakdown because I couldn't. It took me a minute to get in control with my emotions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
this was years back. But I was young. I felt like I was all by myself. I ain't had no help. I was
Yeah.
trying to make things happen, and they just weren't. They was
Right.
happening, but they was happening slow. So with that, kind of just, and it was just like a 1 hour thing. Then it was over with. You know what I mean? I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
gather myself, and I was like, okay, let me regroup. You know, let me step away for a minute, and then I gather myself. So would that be a mental thing, or would that be a nervous thing?
I mean, I think that's a mental thing, but if you were to talk to a therapist, they'd probably just have to kind of act as a counselor in that moment because it seems like you're just going through a phase, but it's not something that you've been like I don't even know if you call it a phase. I'm not a professional in that, but I think you could still talk to a therapist about it. I think it's still a mental thing. It's just not as long term, right?
Okay.
But I think you definitely could have benefited from talking to one, and then maybe you wouldn't have had that hour where and now you're
Yeah.
confused, like what the heck was that? And then you go bury some emotions,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the love to say same thing. Lou say, I gotta read this real quick, BJ. Lou say, even though you think you have like a 10% mental health problem, it's worth checking out. Uh, whether you need drugs for it or not, take care of yourself. He said, "No, it ain't. I've had many multiple anxiety attacks, landed me in the hospital, thought my heart was going to explode. They different from experience. Now, I had none of
Mm,
that. You know what I'm saying? It was just
mm,
a overwhelming
mm.
plethora of thoughts, and
Oh, he's
and
saying a panic
how
attack. Yeah,
he
that's
said
different.
panic attack. Yeah,
Right.
that's a little different. Yeah,
Anxiety, panic. Yeah.
yeah.
You didn't feel it was like that?
Nah, it was nothing like that, man. It was just like just so much going on. I think being tired, um,
What did you
being
do?
being
Besides
mentally
what you were
burned out.
thinking, what did you do?
When I had a breakdown,
Yeah.
I mean, I was just driving and emotions. I was just had uncontrollable emotions. I couldn't stop blubbering because I was thinking about it. I
Oh,
was
you were
trying
you
to.
were like you were like driving and just tears.
Yeah, I was trying. I
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't third grade crying, man. But I mean, I was. Shit, man, you got me like I'm somebody took my annihilators or something crying. No, nothing like that. I could catch my breath. It was just, what I'm saying. You know, tears flowing. It wasn't even a sound coming out. And guess
Right.
what? I was thinking about my grandfather, and if he
Yeah.
was still around, he would help me.
That's
Stuff
mental,
like
bro.
that.
That's definitely mental. That's
That's
definitely.
mental. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Definitely.
I was just like, I ain't know what it
Because
was.
what that sounds like, and I'm not a professional, but what that sounds like is something you already had in the back of your head, but now that there's this immediate, not immediate, now that there's so much pressure right now on you,
Mm.
all that just boom came out. So it's like if you had already resolved or had been okay with those things that happened in the past or something like that about you being on your own or this or that, or maybe you wouldn't have had that breakdown. I think.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
know.
I mean, I'm under more pressure right now, and I haven't had no episode like that, and I think about it
Hmm.
constantly. But I'm under more pressure now than I was then. You
Well,
feel
it's,
me?
it's definitely mental then, because you've learned a lot since then, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Or do you
yeah.
feel like you hold more in?
Nah, I think I've learned a lot. I
Okay.
mean, maybe
Okay.
both. I think I've learned a
Maybe.
lot, and I
Maybe.
probably hold a lot in. Um, but hey, you know.
DeLovely is saying it was a breakthrough. It was a release mentally. You broke through. You didn't break down.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe that's what it
Semantics.
was, man. Because I mean, I
Semantics.
felt better afterwards, and I
Yeah.
mean, I'm pretty sure that vodka I was drinking helped. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that helped because I
Mm.
drunk plenty
Helped.
of it
Helped a lot.
that night.
Helped a lot. Helped a lot.
Listen, man. Okay, man. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all. Look, man. See, I knew that there was a reason why we need to do this show, man. Because I need to know that I have a nervous breakdown. Because I be telling people, man, I had a nervous breakdown one time. And, it might just been a mental release, man, that I needed.
A mental release. But hey, that's a good example. In that case or any other case, or like what Lou said with the 10%. Yeah. Like if you even think you have 10% of something, you gotta just figure something out mentally. That's what therapists and things are like that for. So
yeah. And don't be too proud, man. Like BJ saying, don't be too proud to check with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Because you want to be the best you can be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be 90% of you when you can be 100% of you, Vicky, the lovely Lou.
Preach.
You want to be 100% of you. So get that extra 10%, worth of help and make you a full 100% of, you. You know what I'm talking about?
What he said. Preach.
Yeah, stay like that. Hey, so my goodbye tonight, BJ, is Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. So it's sayonara. What is that? Japanese, Chinese? What is it?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. I don't know what language that is. I've heard it, but I don't know. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Sayonara.
I don't either.
What language is that? How you gonna get it and not know?
Man, listen, I just heard something. I thought Fahrenheit would be on here tonight. She could have told me what it meant. But I know it's meant it's bye, you know what I mean? But what language is it? How you spell sayonara?
Well, apparently I spelled it correctly. It's Sayoonara. It's Japanese.
Okay, that what Lou said, Japanese or Mandarin. Okay, Japanese. Sayonara.
Oh, Japanese rarely use the word because it actually means a lot more than just goodbye.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, sayonara.
All right.
All right, man. Hang up. Damn.
Peace.